Ladies and gentlemen, y'all gonna get a good kick out of this one. The kangaroos are attacking people after they expect tourists to feed them. So when the tourists come through there to look at the kangaroos, if they don't hook them up, the kangaroo kick their ass. Oh man, how am I going to get through this story? All right. A kangaroo population living near a hospital on NSW. I guess that's the best place to be. They beat the hell out of these tourists. Central Coast has become aggressive and extremely desensitized to human interaction after the unlikely spot became a tourist attraction. Look at his back. Damn. Oh my God. Living in the bushland surrounding psychiatric facility, Morset Hospital, the kangaroos have become tame, approaching locals and tourists who are looking for photos. I guess that kangaroo said, "You took my damn picture. Now you better hook me up with some food." However, it is this same unnatural tameness that has resulted in roos lashing out at those who get too close. Well, it's a wild animal. Why would you want to be close to them? That's stupid. Tourist shuttle bus Shane Lewis, who has been documenting the attacks on Facebook in an attempt to warn people about the dangers, told the ABC the kangaroos see at least 2,000 tourists a week, and that the multitude of food being offered to them, including processed foods like McDonald's, chips, and oats, they don't need to be eating that, can be triggering for the animals. There was a guy who got his stomach gashed open and he wasn't even feeding them. Well, he didn't have no food. They'd been to McDonald's 10 minutes before, so whether they still had the smell on them, I have no idea, but for some reason the kangaroo took to him. Okay. Michelle Shaw, the nutritionist at Sydney Taronga Zoo, told BuzzFeed News that actually happening is kangaroos are becoming addicted to carbohydrates and sugar that wouldn't usually be in their diets. Well, that's the people's fault. Look at what that kangaroo, look at what the kangaroo did to him. He got a gash in his neck. Damn. People don't realize these things aren't appropriate, she said. Think about your favorite food. It makes you happy. So this is actually a dopamine hit. The kangaroos are anticipating the food to come from them, from these people, and they get addicted to it. They basically become aggressive. You know what? Maybe that's why people are so aggressive, y'all, because of the shit they're putting in the food. Maybe that's why this place is so violent. Not just to people, but to other animals. I mean, come on. I mean, America's a very violent place, and you can't turn a corner without seeing fast food everywhere. I wouldn't doubt it. Ooh, damn. Y'all better get them kangaroos something. Shaw said kangaroos were similar to cows and that they mostly only ate grass, and other foods being introduced could result in a lot of acid being produced in the gut, scarring the inside of their stomachs. This can go on to cause ulcers. Well, now you know why people are getting ulcers, because the food ain't no damn good, which we already knew, which are very painful and ultimately death. Independent MP Greg Piper, the state member of Lake McGuire, even made a Facebook video warning Australians and foreign tourists about what was and what wasn't acceptable regarding the kangaroos. Got her right in the head. Through summer and spring, in particular, hundreds of people can visit daily. A big part of that has become feeding the kangaroos despite multiple warning signs, he said. Do not feed the kangaroos processed food, and beware that due to the feeding that has occurred, these kangaroos are not just desensitized to human contact, but they will literally come to you looking for food. This behavior can lead to aggression, particularly from male kangaroos. They getting their asses with. Look at this kangaroo. This kangaroo. That kangaroo there, you better hook me up or I'm gonna kick your ass. The kangaroos are kicking their ass if they don't give them no food. Oh my God, you can't make this up. This is too funny. Kangaroos are kicking their asses. Oh my God. Now there's a video on here. It says a warning, but I'm not even going to post this on YouTube. I'll have it over on Black Junction. Let me go ahead and play this video. Oh, damn. Oh my God. You see that? You better have some food for that. That kangaroo said, bitch, better have my food. You better have my goddamn food up in here. Woo, that's a deep gash in that man's stomach. I don't know, is this a commercial or the king? Nah, that's a commercial. Screw this. I don't care nothing about it. But just looking at these still shots, y'all, look at that kangaroo kicking his ass. Kicking his ass. Oh, damn. Woo. The kangaroos are kicking their ass if they don't have no food for them. Damn.
Hi, I'm Greg Piper, and today I'd like to talk about what has become a local tourism phenomenon in southern Lake Macquarie. What would you think is the biggest tourism attraction to our area, especially for backpackers? Well, let me tell you, it's not the lake, it's not the mountains, or any of our obvious attractions. It's the kangaroos at Morisset Hospital. This is understandable as it's one of the few locations within easy reach of Sydney where seeing a kangaroo, and most likely a lot of them, is almost guaranteed. Through summer and spring in particular, hundreds of people can visit daily. And over the course of the year, this amounts to many thousands of tourists visiting the site to see, pat and to photograph the kangaroos. A big part of that has become feeding the kangaroos, despite multiple warning signs against that. Up front, please realise these kangaroos are being visited on what is a mental health facility and a residential facility for people with developmental disability. The site does not have public toilets. There's no readily accessible water or any other facilities. So if you are planning on visiting, go prepared. If you're one of the thousands of people who travel to Morisset by train, don't follow advice to go to Morisset Park because that is misleading and will take you a long way out of your way. From Macquarie Street, take Acacia Avenue. And if walking, please remember to walk to the right of the road and be aware that cars and other vehicles use this road frequently. Now, once you get there, you're likely to see kangaroos in large numbers, and that is a fantastic experience, particularly for visitors from other countries. You should not feed these kangaroos, but we know that people are. Certainly, do not feed kangaroos processed food, and be aware that due to the feeding that has occurred, these kangaroos are not just desensitised to human contact, they will literally come to you looking for food. This behaviour can actually lead to aggression, particularly from male kangaroos. What many tourists seem to overlook is that these are wild animals. and they are equipped with long, sharp claws, and they do actually injure people from time to time. We're not wanting to overstate the risk here, but people have been attacked. They have been injured, and just take a look at these photos showing injuries caused by the kangaroos at Morisset Hospital in the recent past. The bucks in particular can become very aggressive, and when you look at their build, you can see that they are well equipped for fighting and to cause injury if they wish. They can grab, and most concerningly, they can deliver a powerful kick. With large claws, the risk could be obvious to anyone. But don't just take it from me. Someone who sees it regularly is Shane Lewis, who runs a local shuttle van service, bringing many tourists to the site.
We have seen a lot of people get injured through feeding the kangaroos, where they've been kicked, scratched. One person even got 17 stitches in their face. There've been scratches on shoulders, body limbs. One guy even left here in an ambulance where his whole stomach got cut from side to side.
The kangaroos here have become such an international tourist attraction that there are multiple pages on popular travel website TripAdvisor. They are discussed in forums on Lonely Planet's Thorn Tree Forum. There are Facebook pages dedicated to the roos. The experience of coming here is even talked about on lesser-known sites and travel blogs. So please just remember that when you visit the site, follow instructions and please don't feed the animals. And be mindful that you're visiting these wonderful creatures in what is someone else's home. Also, be mindful just to use common sense in looking after the welfare of the animals, but also of yourself. And particularly, mums and dads, be very careful of children around the kangaroos. They can be dangerous. It is rare, but please just be mindful of that. And also, take your rubbish with you.
Okay. These people are getting jacked up by these kangaroos and they won't stay away from them. So you can easily say how it happens. But I still say I think it's hilarious. They don't give the kangaroo food. The kangaroo kick their ass, y'all. The kangaroo kick their ass. Please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. And don't forget to hit on the notification bell. And I will see you on the next video. Peace, family.